Hello there, my name is Melissa McAllister and I am Laura M's partner in crime. And she asked me to make a quick video, and I'm hoping and praying I make it quick because sometimes I get on a soapbox and I go a little long. But just to tell you a little bit about my story and how deciding to become a coach has profoundly changed my life. It's probably about 7 years ago, 7 years next month, that one of my really good friends came to me telling me that I needed to become a Team Beachbody coach. I'll be honest with you, I had no idea what it was, zero idea what it was, but I knew that all of my fellow friends were becoming coaches and I didn't want to be left behind. And that is the honest to gosh truth. It had nothing to do with I wanted to change people's lives or I wanted to make money. I didn't want to be left alone. So I signed up to be a coach. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know that it was direct sales. I know that's network marketing, that's a scary sounding thing. And it has kind of an ugly stigmata to it. It's kind of icky because there are some companies out there that aren't that, good about taking care of people and making this the wonderful opportunity that it is. So I completely understand if that makes you feel a little scratchy when you hear that. But I like to think of Beachbody kind of as, a hybrid. If Starbucks were to decide to close all of their doors because, the rent is so much money, and so they reached out to their best customers and said, hey, we want you to sell our coffee. You love it, it works for you, and you're passionate about it, so sell our coffee. And that's kind of the same thing Beachbody did, because we are so passionate about health and fitness and the products. Carl Deichler said, hey, I want you to get out there and help me spread the word. And really, that's it. So I said, okay, and I signed up to be a coach. And what happened was I decided to invite my neighbors, people I went to the gym with, my husband's coworkers, people from church. I said, come to my house. And I laid out, now remember back then, there was nothing. I mean, the Beachbody options was like this big. There was like 3 programs and 1 meal replacement shake and a multivitamin, and that was it. But anyway, I had people come to the house and I set out Turbo Jam because that's my soulmate workout. It's called Turbo Kick in the gym, Turbo Jam, Turbo Fire through Beachbody home workouts. And they had a fabulous meal plan that came with it, and a meal replacement shake that, I'll be honest, wasn't that wonderful, but it was low calorie. And I said, hey, let's commit to do Turbo Jam together. Let's follow this awesome meal plan together and replace one of the meals with this meal replacement drink. And I had like 40-something people at the house, believe it or not, and most of them said, sure, why not? And so we committed to this, and believe it or not, the results were phenomenal. It was just a combination of great fitness, a really good meal plan. I wouldn't attribute any of it to that meal replacement shake. Put that aside, but there's Shakeology now. But the biggest thing was the accountability and support that people were giving each other that really made a difference and made people stick to it. I mean, everybody's good about sticking to a new meal plan or new fitness program for a week, maybe 2 weeks, but then it fizzles out. And it's the accountability and support, the little bit of peer pressure that you get to keep going that makes you have results. So anyway, phenomenal results with that. And I actually got a lot of customers and some coaches from that opportunity. And I'm telling you, from that day forward, that is what I've done to build a multi-million-dollar business, is just offering to pull people in and say, hey, do this with me. I'm much more successful if I have you, and I know you'll be more successful if you have me. And I'm telling you, that's it. I have the privilege, my phone is right here. I run my business from my smartphone and my kitchen. I'm actually in my beautiful office right now, and I don't use it. It's only because I have a brand new beautiful Big Mac that takes good video, but I live in my kitchen. So I built this business in my kitchen and on my smartphone, and I do it at my time, when I want to do it, how long I want to do it, and it has been incredible. My reason for doing it, after a little bit of income started coming in, it started off with being able to fill my own gas tank, then I was able to buy groceries, and then I was able to make my car payment, and then I was able to make the house payment. My husband's going, what's going on? And eventually I said, okay, you know what? What's it going to take to get you home? Because he worked 70 hours a week. He's in car sales, and he works 6 days a week, over 12 hours a day, and he was missing his kid's life. And I'm like, you know what, you've worked hard long enough. It's not fair. I want to bring you home. And he said, okay. He says, here's the nugget it's going to take to bring me home. And I looked at it and I went, ugh, I can do it. So I focused. I mean, I didn't work any harder, but I just made the work that I did very focused. And about 6 to 9 months later, I was able to meet that amount that he told me I had to do. And I'm telling you, life is wonderful. I married that man for a reason. I really like him, and I really like having him home. And for him to be able to be there the last few years that my kids were home in school was just instrumental in them becoming fantastic adults. That why was huge. And if you have a why in your life, what do you want to change? Where do you want to see yourself in 2 to 3 years that you don't like right now? I mean, it could be your health. It could be finances. It could be relationships with other people. Pick your why, get focused, and decide to do something that will make a difference. Now, I am a self-proclaimed introvert. Laura is too, I think. And I'm telling you, you don't have to be a crazy outgoing person. You don't have to be in really good shape. People prefer to work with people that are on their journey as well. I promise you that. You have to kind of like social media because, you know, you want your reach to be big. I can help somebody here in Texas. I can help somebody in Seattle, and I can help somebody in New York. It doesn't matter. And last but not least, you've got to have that why, and you've got to believe that you can do it. You're worth it. Your family's worth it, and nothing's going to stop you. And I promise you that if you just embrace this, put your health as a priority, love helping other people and changing their lives, and maybe just jumping out of that shell like I had to, just a little bit, you will do fantastic. And I promise you will have all the support, encouragement, accountability that you need to be very successful at this. So I really hope I get the opportunity to say welcome to the team because we certainly could use you.